Alright, so everyone, welcome behind the scenes. Google Slides, I ain't gonna lie, having mad trouble with the Wi-Fi connection. And we'll do our best. Bryce Young benched by the Carolina Panthers after the quarterback's rough start. Andy Dalton will take over against the Raiders in the next game. Panthers head coach Dave Canales said he made the decision after watching game film from Sunday's 26-3 loss to the Los Angeles Chargers. He informed both QBs of the decision on Monday after consulting with general manager Dan Morgan and vice president of football operations Brant Tillis. After watching the film and taking in all of the information, I feel like Andy gives us the best chance to win, Canales said. Canales wouldn't say if Dalton will remain the starter beyond this week, saying right now the focus is on this week. Canales also wouldn't say exactly what led to the decision to bench Young. I don't want to get into the specifics as those private conversations, he said. So you get the D again with Dalton, like Donald. That's been, and if you look at Dalton, you get DON in there. Look at that. All right. So I mean that's been happening a lot, hasn't it? Canales had worked with Geno Smith in Seattle and Baker Mayfield in Tampa Bay, helping turn their careers around. He was hired in part to get the most out of Young, who struggled last season as a rookie with nearly as many interceptions, 10, as TD passes, 11. But Young struggled. His struggles as a rookie carried over to this year. He's completed just 31 of 56 passes for 244 yards with 3 interceptions, as the Panthers have started 0-2 this season for the second straight year and have been outscored 73-13 by the Saints and Chargers. Young has run for 1 touchdown, the only one of the season for Carolina. All right. Oh, okay, so that video is blocked right there now. So we're going to go over here. And let's just get some highlights here real quick on the fly.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Panthers
we can
Advice.
listen to
Today,
this.
man, let's talk about Bryce Young. He looks to have regressed since last year. What am I talking about? Right here, man. Cover 2 look. And if you look at the film from when the Chargers played the Raiders
real quick, because there's no I think we can do this. Let's see what we can play here. So this is Panthers Advice is this channel.
week 1, you saw a lot of cover 2, cover 4, and at no point was Deontay Johnson open. There's no route right here. There's no drag underneath, right, to bring the linebacker down. No end route right here to give the linebacker to choose, right, bite outside or stay in.
All right, let me put the headphones on. There might be some noise in the background. Apologize if you hear that.
There's nothing. And Bryce Young throws us any way to Deontay Johnson. Take a look right here.
Oh, let me see. Man, it's really blurry. It might be because of the Wi-Fi, but let's...
What are we doing? Then let's go back to week 1 against the New Orleans Saints. Take a look what happens right here. Bryce Young, first pass, sophomore season, overthrows Deontay Johnson.
Okay, so that's coming in kind of blurry, huh?
Here, yes, he throws a pick.
Okay, that looks better right there.
I believe Bates picked it off. I think he had 2 against the Panthers. But at least initially, he tried to look off this and then go back. Take a look. He's looking at Bates right here, trying to hold him, and then bang, hit Hayden Hurst right there. Unfortunately, Bates.
So that's the Falcons, I guess. Let's go back here. I don't know if this guy does he have. Okay, let's see if we can get this pass in here. All right, here's Bryce Young. He's number 9. So they're down 13-0 here. I guess it took a minute to clear up.
There's advice today, man. Let's talk about Bryce Young. He looks to have regressed since last year. What am I talking about? Right here, man. Cover 2 look. And if you look at the film from when the Chargers played the Raiders week 1, you saw a lot of cover 2, cover 4. And at no point was Deontay Johnson open. There's no route right here. There's no drag underneath, right, to bring the linebacker down. No end route right here to give the linebacker choose, right, bite outside or stay in. There's nothing. And Bryce Young throws us any way to Deontay Johnson. Take a look right here. What are we...
I don't know
This
why
was
it
the
gets
only
blurry.
interception where I felt like
I don't know why it gets blurry. So look at this interception right here.
Bryce stared at the receiver last year, and it made him pay, right, against the Cowboys. I believe that was Duron Bland. But if you go back and you look right here against the Chargers, I don't understand what's happening. He's trying to force Deontay Johnson the ball. That's my only logic. They're trying to force feed him the ball.
Okay, so that guy's not a fan of Bryce Young. So that's Panthers advice. There's not a lot of video we can find to play with this, okay? So let me go back over here. You see this one unavailable. And let's listen to Bryce Young. So hopefully it clears up here momentarily. Maybe if I do this, I don't know. But that's okay because we'll be able to hear nonetheless. So let's hear Bryce Young addresses the media after Panthers home opener. Let's see if it plays in 720. Okay, so I have to put it back to 240. Let's see if this is gonna work. Let's press play.
Confident. I draw my confidence from the Lord, so I'm very blessed, and I'm grateful for this challenge. Not ideal start, but God is everything for a reason, so I have faith in that.
Bryce, a lot of boos in the home stadium today. Is that something you hear and something that bothers you?
I respect the passion that the city has for the team, so obviously that's part of it. So I respect the passion of the city.
Offensively, I did a lot of checkdowns. Is there a lot of pack?
Okay, so let's just go forward. Right here. So let's go to Andy Dalton. So Andy Dalton's gonna take over for Bryce Young. Okay, look at Dalton right here. Equals 66 and 96, just like Cincinnati. And drafted by the Bengals. Look at Bengals in reverse. 129. All right. And you see Andy Dalton. Look at the birthday. 1029. Okay, 0 has no value in numerology, so that birthday is like 129. And the Red Rifle, that's the nickname for Andy Dalton. Probably considered a journeyman at this point in his career. And you see the Red Rifle. Think about Trump and Red, Republican. All right, Red, think about rifle, GUN, maybe a shot to the HEAD, maybe. Look at the 14 on the jersey. Even US equals 14 and 2 ciphers. But the Red Rifle, okay? And he played his college football for the TCU Horned Frogs, taking over for Bryce Young. Okay, look, the Red Rifle equals 110 like Andy Dalton. Okay? And do they still call him that? I'm sure, right? Look at even 160, a number that's been popping up a whole lot, right? Look at that. And the Red Rifle equals 61 as well. The Carolina Panthers benched incumbent starter Bryce Young and named Dalton as new starter. And again, that's interesting. You get DON in there. Following the team's disastrous 0-2 start, Las Vegas Raiders. Dalton will start against the Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders equals 160 and 61. Again, Andy Dalton, 160. The Red Rifle, 61. Okay, so look at, that's the title right here. Bryce Young benched by Panthers after rough start. Dalton will start versus Raiders. So, okay, this is reverse ordinal, reverse reduction, and you even see reduction there. It's just 4 ciphers. Okay, the English language forwards and reverse with reduction applied to both. And this code lands all the time. Los Angeles equals 161. Okay? You see, last Sunday, September 15th, the Los Angeles Chargers, they advanced to 2-0 on the season. But look at Los Angeles, 161. So you get Las Vegas Raiders, the next opponent, 61. Los Angeles, last opponent, 161. Not a good performance, Bryce Young. The Red Rifle, 61. Andy Dalton, 160. That's like 16. So y'all seeing that pattern. And Ohio equals 61 and 16 with the Red Rifle. Following the road trip to Las Vegas, the Panthers have the Bengals, the team who drafted Dalton over a decade ago, the Bears, who traded with the Panthers in the Young deal. You see that? The Falcons, Commanders, and Broncos. See that? Panthers. I'm not sure if that's the clip I wanted in there, but I guess it makes a point, right? And you see that. And who's Andy Dalton? He's got to be related to somebody, right? Okay, so let's see if this is going to play. Andy Dalton, I'm really excited for this opportunity. Let's see.
Big smile on your face. Are you happy about this? Or?
I'm really excited for this opportunity. When I came here, I wasn't sure if I was going to get another opportunity to start again, and so I'm really looking forward to it. I'm excited about what's ahead, and it's a tough situation. I've been on both sides of it, and it's not hard. I mean, it's hard on everybody. So, but for me, I'm looking forward to it.
Were you surprised when?
So that's interesting with the red. It really is.
Talk to you today?
I was, yeah. I definitely wasn't expecting it, but like when he told me, it's like one of those deals where it's like, okay, this is one thing that I've been praying for, another opportunity, and I've got it now.
You haven't played.
How does this offensive system complement your strengths?
Yeah, I think the way we build things and the way we do things, for me, if you can get the ball out of your hands and
Okay, so that's Andy Dalton.
make quick decisions.
Okay, let me see if I can go forward.
And
Big smile on your face. Are you happy about this or?
Okay, so look, even Dalton equals 33. Cincinnati Bengals drafted him. Cincinnati Bengals 303, like 33. And Andy Dalton, the Red Rifle's birthday on the calendar, I just looked this year, the 303rd day of the year, just like Cincinnati Bengals, the team that drafted him. With Dalton 333 right there. That's amazing. And you see Andy right here. Again, you get Don in there. Look at that. Right? And remember, US equals 14 in two ciphers. And the 1 and the 4, NFL equals 14. All right, we got to go look real quick. Let's go look. I almost forgot about that. NFL equals 14. Right there. And let me show you why I'm here. USA 41. Oh, I didn't know that. And look at US 14 and 14. How about that? Okay, so back over here. Appreciate y'all for real. I mean, this is what I love to do. 44 days before Andy Dalton's birthday this game. Andy equals 44. Now, if you include the start and end date, the date of the game Sunday, include that date, run it all the way to Dalton's birthday, October 29th, it would be 45 days. With the span, Bryce Young equals 45. If you look from right to left, you see 45 again, but it's 54 in the reduction cipher. Reduce it at J, which is the 10th letter and the language going forward that we speak. Well, I speak. Okay, if anybody's interested in this code, it's not my code. I'm just reporting it. That's interesting with the red rifle and the 44 is connected with shooting and hospital and KILL as well, right? That's so you kind of see it goes hand in hand. Even 45, right? I'm not a gun guy. 14 on the jersey. Did I mention that? I don't know. Did I mention the 14 on the jersey? Maybe I didn't. But you see how this, look how everything lands here, right? Look at, we just had that date. Wow, look at that. Young 9, Dalton 14 on the jersey. Okay, look at that right there. Okay, look at Bryce Young's birthday, July 25th. Notice a lot of these birthdays are landing around that original, the 911 date, right? With the year, you see 2001 right there? That's been hitting a lot. And look, Skull and Bones equals 149 as well. Let me say that. Ron DeSantis has the 14th day of the 9th month birthday. So look at Bryce Young now. Dalton's stepping in here. And there's a lot with the name Bryce Young, right? Remember, I know there's like Chase Young. All right. Isn't one of the other son of LeBron named Bryce? Maybe I'm wrong. But anyways, let me go forward here. So look at his birthday, July 25th. That's the same as Alvin Kamara. And he was just trending. We just did the decode. Look how he has the 41 on the jersey. You see, again, that number has been landing. Rich Homie Kwan's birthday, the 10th month, 4th day. And that was synced up with Lamar Jackson. They both got Lamar in their name. And, the Ravens and Chiefs kicked off the NFL season. And look at the 44. Look at the 44 points for the Saints. And the 4. Again. You see how that? Look at that. Trending football stories. I didn't seek these out. And we are in the 9th month. That's the date one day before the game. But I mean, it's just interesting, right? And we just did that decode. Check it out, right? And look at the 16-game home streak. And again, back over here. And that was with the other game with the Cowboys. You saw the 16. And remember all of these 16s and 61s right here. Okay? And I think we had some fat 160s over there. So, but you see how that works? So, I mean, shout out to y'all. It is getting nice out here in Arizona. We're going to start doing some other lives out here. Another frustrating day. You get the benching here. Bryce Young, Dalton, the red rifle, steps in to play the Raiders. You see the Chargers, the lightning bolts. Panthers is interesting. Think about Cam Newton energy. This guy kind of looks like Kobe Bryant, doesn't he? Oh shit, excuse my language. Look at his name's Bryce, like Bryant. This is why we do this, because we land heavy on the fly. Okay? Man, he looks like Kobe, and what are the odds you get BRY like Bryant? And look at the August 11 on the article. I mean, Kobe being Bryant equals 81. He had the 81 points. Or just removed from his birthday month, August. And there's probably something there. Something else that I'm missing. That's amazing. I'm looking. I know, wasn't there like a Nick Young on the Lakers? If I'm not mistaken. But I'll go forward. And look, you see the birthday leaves 159 days in the year. And again, the season starts the 5th day of the 9th month. And look at the date of the game. More importantly, the 15th day of the 9th month. 159 against the Chargers. Hold on, that's amazing. Because Kobe Bryant was drafted by the Charlotte Hornets. And look at the blue, and you get Carolina. Woo! Looking like Kobe right there. Oh boy, on the fly. Who drafted Kobe Bryant? Charlotte Hornets. Bryant like Bryce. Fake world. And we land on the fly again. And you get the Michael Jordan energy. What would have been. That's what could have been right there, but never. But you see drafted right there. Wow. We land on the fly with that. We should be sharing. You see Kobe right there. That's amazing. Because Carolina, right? Charlotte. I remember Jordan played for the North Carolina Tar Heels. Yeah, and he was traded to the Lakers for Divock. That's amazing. Let's go over here real quick. Wow, y'all. Wow, y'all. And I only thought of that because he looked like Kobe big time from the right there. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Richard West, Janae Snyder, everybody out there. Chirac Finley, Faith Takes You Far, both the O'Briens, The Sacrifice. Look at this guy looking like Kobe. The Black Panther, the Black Mamba. Woo. Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant. Ooh, that's interesting, right? Young. Unbelievable. Bryce Young, he played college football for the Alabama Crimson Tide. That's interesting because Crimson's red, and you get the red rifle, and they're the elephant. Like Republican. Alabama Crimson Tide, elephant like Republican. Setting the school record for most passing yards in a single game. Look at that, 559. And you get the year 21, winning several Player of the Year awards like the year 2001, like 21, born in 2001. And look at 9 with the ninth month. With that energy, think about George Bush. Junior politics with 9/11. Probably not supposed to say that. Oops. That's amazing, y'all. Benched. Man, that looks like a thumbnail, doesn't it? Bryce Young benched by Panthers after quarterbacks. Rough start again. Andy Dalton will start versus Raiders. Look at Raiders, 38-52 in the code, just like Andy Dalton in the same ciphers, reduction ciphers, okay? Now this is 52 days after Bryce Young's birthday, this game. Now he's being benched. Remember, president, government, and White House equal 52. Think about the Huey Newton connection and the Black Panther Party. Think about the divide with the. Think about race. Think about the divide with the election. And yeah, president, government, White House equal 52. Now look, born on the 25th. Remember, Trump equals 25. All right, but look at the 52. Oh, my bad. Yeah, Andy Dalton 52. Raiders 52 in the code. And Minnesota equals 52. Think about Twin Cities, Trump Tower, Twin Towers. Who's out of Minnesota representing? The running mate for Kamala. Walls, like Trump wall. Minnesota 52. So benched. Think about, I don't know, court, maybe a bench. But you see how we land, and we land heavy. So breaking news, Andy Dalton, the red rifle, and then that's amazing with the Crimson Tide and the elephant. Remember, Nick Saban retired. Andy Dalton entered his 13th NFL season in 2022 with Carolina after playing with the Bengals for the majority. Cowboys in 2020. Think about Cowboys, Trump 2020, the Stars and Stripes. The Bears in 21, Saints in 22, three-time Pro Bowler. Dalton's 38,158 career passing yards, ranked 7th among active NFL QBs. And this is look at the Kobe Bryant energy. Woo! Talk about take our DNA. Hey, look at the date of the game, 9/15, added up 24. Kobe Bryant Day on the 24th of August, one day after his birthday. Right? And he wore the number 24. 1 month, 14 days before the Red Rifles' birthday. This game, like the 14 on the jersey. Again, they took that video. Okay, we're good though, huh? Don't forget. Oh, I was going to go look at the article. Let's go look. And we just see more Bryce Young looking like Kobe right there. And look, that game was against the Chargers. And you see Charlotte right in front of your face right there. Wow. And Kobe drafted by Charlotte. Holy crap. Shout out to my neighbors if they're listening. But we checked the article. That was it. Look at that. You get the 47 like DC, President, White House, Trump, government. The year 24, bam. And they're up against the Raiders now. Young is 2-16 as a starter overall since the Panthers traded up 8 spots. There's that 8 for Kobe in 23. The Panthers made a significant investment in that deal with Chicago. Look, you get Chicago. MJ energy. Look, oh my gosh. It's amazing. And I didn't catch that when I saw the Bears. The Saints, the Super Bowls in New Orleans. So let's look at his stats a little bit more. How many yards did Bryce Young pass for against the Chargers? 84. 5'10" Heisman winner. Completed a respectable 18 of 26. Remember, Bryant equals 26. Jordan equals 26 and 62. Look, they lose. The Chargers score 26. But those completions went for, wow, yeah, that's not good. Only 84 yards. The fourth lowest passing total in franchise history. And you get the Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders. No good? Okay. Let's put Raiders. Alright, that's okay if it doesn't want to work right now. That's okay. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, so the Raiders, they beat the Ravens 26-23. You even get a 14 with that video clip. 14 minutes. Right there. Okay. So who's on the Raiders? Let's click on that real quick. Let's see if the Raiders roster will pop up real quick. And we're almost done here. Shout out to y'all if you've made it this far. Easy money though, right? No pressure. If this doesn't pop up, it's okay. Alright, that's not gonna pop up. That's okay, we don't need to look at that. Alright, so I don't know if I like the Raiders logo looking like that. I may have to change it. I don't like that. So I may have to just make a new thumbnail. That's okay though. So yeah, I mean on the fly with the Kobe Bryant. Hey, look y'all. They do this to us. Maybe that's why I've been so restricted. They do that to us, okay? Look, these characters probably don't know. Okay? They know it's a fake world, but look at how fake it is. Kobe Bryant energy. Black Mamba with that Charlotte connection. And there's probably more. I didn't plan on that. Bryce Young, like Bryant. And Young, like Kobe Young, maybe. But there's going to be more with that I'm probably going to miss. I know there was a Nick Young, I think, on the Lakers. That is amazing. Benched by Panthers after quarterback's rough start. Andy Dalton will start versus Raiders. All right, there's always more, y'all. What do we have for extra numbers? Benched equals 41. Right there. Let's see. I think we're good. I don't see anything. Las Vegas Raiders, wow, 160 and 61. Andy Dalton, 160. The Red Rifle, 61. And Las Vegas Raiders have that 61. All right, y'all. I mean, for real. What about the date numerology? Okay, I'm looking. All right. So Bryce Young benched by Panthers after the rough start. Andy Dalton start versus the Raiders. I'll catch y'all later, for real. Y'all are amazing. Positive energy. All right. Peace.